Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, Tabi pun. Thank you for coming to this presentation. I'm glad to see you all. Let me introduce myself. My name is Fajrina Zahratunisa. In this occasion, I would like to present about Lampung's oral literature. Lampung is the name of one of the provinces in Indonesia. This province has its own indigenous tribe called Ulun Lampung. Ulun Lampung has its own language, which comes from the Sundik branch of Malay language, West Polynesia. Lampung language has two dialects, namely dialect A or dialect Api and dialect O or dialect Nyo. Let me ask you something. Have you ever heard about Lampung's oral literature? If you are Ulun Lampung, you might know about this. But if you are not familiar about this, let me tell you about Lampung's oral literature. Lampung literature is literature that uses the Lampung language as a medium of creation and expression, both verbally and in writing. However, Lampung literature is more directed toward oral literature. There are 5 kinds of Lampung oral literature, namely as follows. First, Seganing or Tataduhan. It's a question posed in vague ways, usually for games or for mind teaser. Second is Sesikun or Segiman. It's language that has the figurative meaning, or all language with a decoration. The function is as a means of giving advice, motivation, satire, insult, flattery, comparison, or sweetener in language. The third is Mamang or mantra. It's a word or utterance that can bring supernatural powers, can heal, can cause harm, and so on. The fourth is Warahan. It's a folk story that is conveyed orally using the Lampung language. The stories are usually in the form of fables, epic, legend, myths, and other. The fifth is poetry. It's a form of literary work that expresses one's thought and feeling imaginatively and is composed by concentrating on the powers of language, by concentrating the physical structure and mental structure. There are kinds of poetry in Lampung as follow. First, Wawacan. Wawacan is commonly used to convey message or advice in ceremonies of giving traditional titles. The second is Paradine or Pahadini. It's a Lampung poem that is commonly used in guest welcoming ceremonies during traditional weddings. Third is Patun or Sagata or Adi-Adi. It's a type of Lampung poetry which is commonly used among ethnic Lampung in events which are to be joyful. For example, youth events like Nyambai and Kedayak. The fourth is Babandung. These are poems that contain religious teachings and advice. And the fifth is Ringget or Pisaan. It's a traditional Lampung poem that's commonly used as an introduction to traditional events, like compliment to the release of the bride to the groom's place, a compliment to traditional dance event Cangget, a compliment to youth event like Nyambai or Kedayak. Those the kinds of Lampung oral literature that are so diverse and thick with the culture and characteristic of Lampung. In conclusion, Lampung has a lot of oral literature. We, as a people who live in Lampung, should know and preserve this type of oral literature. That's all I can say to all of you. Thank you very much for your great attention. May all those have been shared be beneficial for all of us. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.